I don't think I'm gonna be walking straight in 20 years.
The fact that the Olympics is this season is on every single person's mind who competes at World Cup level.
I feel like I talked kind of a lot.
Well, that was your job.
So we're in Austria for a national team camp. There's like prime park sessions happening, which is a session for teams to get a good spot for training and big jumps and get kind of the season started there. So it's super nice to kind of gather in these hot spots and kind of see everyone, and there's like a lot of the same people and faces going around the same comps and places during the season. So I think coming here first thing in the season is also like getting together and seeing everyone, and it's actually super nice just getting in that mix again.
I never actually like to call it training that much, to be honest. Although Stubia is definitely the place where it is as close to training as it can be. It's like you're here and this is the time to do anything you've been working on. So there is that kind of high pressure environment there as well.
I think I'm going to be going over to Pro Line World Prime shot because the heli's coming in. Yeah, I think someone's down on jump 2, so they got a shot of everything down.
I think the fact that the Olympics is this season is on every single person's mind who competes at World Cup level. Whether you're already qualified and that you're hoping to get a medal, if you're in my position where you're hovering around the top 30, or if you're hoping to have your breakout season and make a big jump up the rankings, everyone knows this is Olympic season, this is the time to do it. The most important thing is the top 30 ranked people in the world go to the Olympics. It's a combination of, I think, your 6 best slopestyle results and your 4 best big air results, and that all gets combined to make the final ranking list for the top 30.
It's more relaxed right now, for sure, just because it's not a contest. Like, as soon as it comes to like contest week, it gets like a bit more intense.
Slide a little bit better.
This is definitely the time where I try to lock in the most. I always like to think that I'm putting in a real effort to this because I really enjoy doing it, but I also want to give it everything I have. But this last year is definitely the most I've ever put into being an athlete and trying to push myself in this sport.
It's in my mind, I always want to do my best and ski my best, and it doesn't really make a difference whether it's Olympics or another competition like X Games or World Cups or even filming or whatever. Like, it's always about getting your best out, I think.
Anni Kärävä here, the 2024 New Schoolers Female Skier of the Year.
When you're at X Games, everyone is so good. At that moment, I think that one run, everything just aligned. Biggest thing was landing that run. Like, whether I would have been last or medaled, I still had that in me. Like, for the moment, I did the best run of my life.
So a 90.66! Yes!
I feel like I'm a home family person. I love spending time with my family and my partner. It's like, that's my safe space. If I think about it, it is definitely like a big sacrifice to always be leaving your home spot with your people and not being there, even if you want to be there sometimes. My family has always skied, so we were skiing all together. I was born in the south of Finland, and there's a couple like small ski resorts there. When I was 11, we were living in France with my family. My brothers were already in the free ski club. And then there was this girl in my class that was like, oh, you should also come, like your brothers are there. And there was 5 girls, I think, at that point. And I maybe learned to jump like a small jump or do like 180 barely or something. And then I was like, okay, this is like the most amazing thing. And it was super fun with like girls and boys and everyone just shredding together. And I think that made like the huge difference.
I think I was like 6 or 7 when I first started skiing. Where I'm from in Glasgow is like 5-10 minutes from a dry slope, and I just got taken there as like, you know, one of those things you do when you're younger. I have 2 older brothers who both snowboard, and they were super into it. And of course, I wanted to go and do whatever they were doing. And I rode mostly dry slope until I left high school. Without being too pessimistic, it is a definite disadvantage. This jump on the dry slope is like, it's fixed, it's one size, it's one shape. So then when you have to go on any other size jump, I didn't even realize that you had to adjust like how fast you had to set something or anything like that. If I'm honest, I don't think there was ever like one defining moment where I thought, oh, like I've made it. I think when I competed at my first World Cup, that was like a big step, and I had a couple of pretty strong seasons for my standard. You know, I made a couple of finals, and then it did feel like things kind of dipped a bit. Like I had one season where I really struggled to land any runs, and it almost feels like, damn, maybe this is it. You know, I kind of kept at it and didn't really want to throw the towel in yet, and since then I would say that things have been getting better.
Welcome to the 2025 Best Snowboard Freestyle and Free Ski World Championships.
Now back up at the top, Chris McCormick.
You can almost think, oh, I'm getting too old for this, or you know, there's all these young kids coming through and I just can't compete anymore. You can flip it and say, oh, I've actually got a lot of experience, like I've been to all these courses before, like I've dealt with these different situations before, and I can use that to my advantage.
There's definitely been lower moments. I don't think I've had a bigger moment yet where I'm like really questioning, like, do I want to do this or not? Progression is never just going up and everything is good. You know, you'll have those moments where you feel like nothing's moving forward. You're even getting setbacks. It's really tough mentally to go through those stages. I think I've learned that actually when you fail or something doesn't go the way you're planning or you don't expect it, I think you actually like learn so much from those experiences, and maybe even more than if everything goes smoothly and everything goes up. Life is a big process, you know, you're never gonna be done, kind of, and I think the sport has also taught me that there's so much more always. Like, you're never gonna be like, yeah, okay, I know it all, like this is it, you know, like I think it's gonna be something more always.
The goal for me this season is to qualify and go to the Olympics. That's for sure the main thing on my list. I think that I can do it, like I think that I have the ability, and it's more about now, I think, proving something to myself.